You are now within minutes of mystery, because in this video, we have a fun little mystery going on in Reddit. Yesterday, there was quite a big news story going on that involved AT&T and an outage that many people, thousands of people, around 3 a.m. and later on in the day, lost power. They lost service. But it just wasn't AT&T, it was other phone providers as well, including Verizon, T-Mobile, Cricket Wireless, and so forth. Then we come to learn that this outage was a lot bigger than they were telling us, because it just did not involve phones, but also businesses and online services as well. Pharmacies, banks were also down. As of today, there's still no definite answer as to what caused these outages. Some assumed it was from the massive solar flares that were released from the sun around 12 a.m. But those with knowledge on the subject stated that it's no way possible it could have been the solar flares, because the United States was not facing towards the sun when the solar flares erupted. We were on the dark side. So if it was indeed the solar flares, then other countries would have definitely been affected. After showing this proof that it could not be a solar flare, 100% definite proof, you still have people in the comment section of that video saying, no, it was the solar flare. So I popped 2 Tylenol and I was going to reply to them, but I stopped myself because I realized that this person saying it was the solar flare might be a federal agent, because only a Fed would try to convince me that it was a solar flare. But as I was browsing the comments in that video, I did stumble upon a couple bizarre comments. People were saying that during the outage, they were receiving a mysterious text message, and that text message was in Chinese. It was only about 2 people telling me this, but I told them I don't have any emails that you can go ahead and send me this or send me a photo or a screenshot of this text message. But if you have any more information, any updates as to what this could be, please do go ahead and reply to this comment. As of right now, I still have not gotten a reply from those 2 commenters, and I still have not gotten any updates. Now, I did not make a big deal about it because it was only 2 comments out of 500 comments. But later last night, I'm laying in bed and I'm browsing the conspiracy side of Reddit, and I happened to stumble upon this. When I saw this, I was instantly reminded of those 2 comments. So I asked this person, were you the one that left a comment on my YouTube video on Minutes of Horror? And they said no. A man received this text message from his girlfriend during the AT&T shutdown, and she states that she did not send this to him. But during the outage, this text message came through. Now, of course, we have to take this with a grain of salt, because like with everything, there is a chance that this could be a hoax. But given the fact that 2 people in the comment section of my previous video stated that they had the same thing happen to them, it's kind of a weird coincidence. Now, you have a lot of people on this post trying to translate these characters. You do have the person that actually posted this photo state that it translates to, consider the bridge, expand, clear time wins back to V. You have people using AI, ChatGPT, Google Translate, and other programs to try to figure out what this says, and they are getting a bunch of different results. Then you have people that actually do speak Chinese, whether it's traditional or simple, and they're saying that it's just a bunch of gibberish. That because it's just gibberish, there's no way they can put it into a English sentence, and that this might be some kind of secret code. Those who are using AI software or translating programs, like I said, are getting different results, but there is one word that keeps standing out to everybody, and that is the word bridge. For instance, one person, when they translate, they get, consider the bridge's magnetism ground, and you will be alone in the bridge, calling for an alliance, weeping, knocking on the wall, looking forward to expanding, knocking on the dust, Zyojin bastard, and then it talks about some other gibberish. Oxygen support, Quayan Shishiang. Another person who was translating got, consider the bridge's magnetic poles and bridges. The bridge is made of magnetic material, and the bridge is made of wood. Running it through my own translator, I got the same thing after cleaning up some of the non-Chinese symbols and the spaces. I also got, the bridge is made of magnetic material, and the bridge is made of wood, different from each other. When you put in Apple Translate, it's a little scarier because Apple Translate keeps saying, don't worry about the bridge, criticize the bridge, criticize the bridge, and then it keeps saying the bridge, the bridge, the bridge. Now, almost every translator mentions a bridge, except one translator, Deep L. Deep L translates it as, I am very anxious to start a new life, and I've always been interested in learning about the people who worked in the school. He was a young girl, and he was very proud of her with all the advice. Now, while this might be mainly gibberish and might not mean much to us, this still very well could be some kind of cipher that crossed over during the outage. But like I said, when it comes to most of the translators, there is one word that is consistently picked up, and that is the word bridge. Now, as coincidence may have it, bizarre enough, yesterday, there was a bridge accident in China. 5 people, they lost their lives after a barge hits a bridge near China's Guangzhou, plunging vehicles into the water. The vessel came into contact with the bridge pillars, causing the roadway above to collapse, and like I said, multiple cars went into the waters below. A few people here in the States were getting this text message referencing a bridge over and over again the same day that this accident occurs. Some are even suggesting that this bridge in reference might not even be referencing a physical bridge. It could be referencing a digital bridge. It could be some kind of cipher or secret code words to harm our digital space. Given everything that happened yesterday, that would make a lot of sense. Now, what's also bizarre is that I do a lot of comparisons between real-world events that just recently happened and the movie Leave the World Behind, because Leave the World Behind seems to predict a lot of future events. Now, there was a scene in the movie where Julia Roberts is laying in bed and she's looking through her phone, and she gets alerts stating that there are power outages affecting major cities. But one of the alerts she gets is a message and is in nothing but gibberish. Now, while this text is in Chinese, it's still considered to be gibberish. Just another strange coincidence with the movie Leave the World Behind. But what do you make of this text message? Do you think it's a hoax? Do you think it's real? And if you do think it's real, then what is it trying to tell us? Are you able to decipher anything? If you are, or if you don't, please comment in the comment section below. In any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.